Welcome to this celebration of life of Donna. I think, like the family, overwhelmed with all of you who are here. My name is Dennis Dupont. Just a little over 22, 23? A lot of years ago on a boat dock at Tommy's house. I did a wedding of Tommy and Donna and some of the other family members. So later on. So it's my privilege just to be here with all of you. So how this is going to work is I have a few things I'm going to say. We're going to offer people, if they want to briefly say something. There's a large crowd here, and I know many people would like to say something, but if you want to quickly say something for a minute, you can. But keep it to about a minute. Or two. Okay, minute or two. Okay. If you would just bow your head for a moment, maybe take a deep breath. We are gathered here today to remember Donna Wilde. We give thanks, first of all, for the life that she has given to so many people. And we give thanks for her love, which has extended to just a great number of people who are here. And we give thanks for all who are gathered to remember her. As we think of Donna, we ask, O Lord, that you would bless this family through their times of grief, through this time of celebration, through times of sadness and memory. And all of us who are experiencing sadness and yet joy, help us to know that the love that you give to us all, that you gave to Donna, continues on in this place. Amen. So the thoughts running through my mind for this occasion, the first word that came to me was connectedness. Look around you. Look at how many people were connected to Donna. And I would say probably there's another whole room full that couldn't be here that were connected. And both to Donna and Tommy. And a word that comes with connectedness is community. Community are those people who share through everything. They know you. They know, sometimes in a small community like Epping Forest, I grew up in a small community in Maine, sometimes they know too much about you. But they also know you at a very deep level for who you are. And they're the people you can drop over or drop by, and you both can give care and receive care from. Whether it's here at the clubhouse, whether it's somewhere on a boat, or somewhere in town, Donna represented the best of this community. And the last part I think about, connectedness and community, is family. What an immense family. What a wonderful family. what a wonderful person Tommy is. And all of you. As you look at the pictures, as you see the video, each one of you has a piece of these special memories, and the family, of course, you have the most beautiful of memories of all. If Donna was here right now, I would tell her, first of all, I know you can cook, but you have really cooked up something here today. And her ingredients were joy, gratefulness.
We lost it again.
How about now?
There we go.
You got it.
It's fading in and out, but I think you can hear me. Joy, gratefulness, and most of all, love. Of course, by profession, I'm a chaplain, so I'm just going to mention a brief passage. The writer in the scripture said, there abides three things: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these are love. She had faith in all of you. All of you. She cooked for a community that created faith. She was a person of hope. Even in times of struggle, she was a person of hope. And today we remember the love that she gave to all. Family asked me to read this, and this is from Donna. And Donna, again, you have really cooked up something. These are her words. Please, everyone, look at me. Ask me. Try to understand and love me. I love you all so very much. My children, my grandchildren, my babies, my friends, especially Tammy. I can't read it.
And Perry.
Perry.
Especially the two I love the most. And two of the people I have loved the most, Tommy and Donna. She wanted, and the family wants this to be a time of celebration, and we are here to do just that. In any connected community, both emotions come: sadness, joy, grief, and yet hope. And all of these belong to all of us together because of Donna. So I'm going to ask you one more time to take a deep breath. And even if you're not going to say something, think of one special moment that you had with Donna. Just take a deep breath and focus on that moment. And as you think of that one extra special moment, think how you felt when you were with her, when you saw her, when you heard her, when you touched her. And make that a moment and a place of thankfulness. So, if anybody would like to take a minute or two and say something about some memory of Donna, something special, you'll have to stand up and really wave. Okay, closest first, and I can even bring it.
you. Excuse me. Donna was born and raised the eldest of 7 children that our mother had, and I'm the youngest of these 7 children, and when our brother died almost 18 years ago, we quite illegally, I believe, scattered his ashes on our mother's grave. But we all did it together, and Donna came from Annapolis, me from Oklahoma, our sisters from Indiana, my brother from Indiana, my sisters from, I'm backwards.
Yeah, never mind.
Illinois and Indiana. And we all got together and did this together, and this is a poem. And I'm gonna go more than a minute, I'm just telling you now, so, okay. Okay. I don't have my glasses on. I'll try that. Oh, there we go. A simple child that lightly draws its breath and feels its life in every limb, what should it know of death? I met a little cottage girl. She was 8 years old, she said. Her hair was thick with many a curl that clustered round her head. She had a rustic woodland air, and she was wildly clad. Her eyes were fair and very fair. Her beauty made me glad. Sisters and brothers, little maid, how many may you be? How many? 7 in all, she said, and wondering looked at me. And where are they, I pray you tell? She answered, 7 are we, and 2 of us at Conway dwell. I know I'm shaking. And 2 are gone to sea. 2 of us in the churchyard lie, my sister and my brother. And in the churchyard cottage, I dwell near them with my mother. You say that 2 at Conway dwell, and 2 are gone to sea. Yet ye are 7, I pray you tell, sweet maid, how this may be. Then did the little maid reply, 7 boys and girls are we. 2 of us in the churchyard lie beneath the churchyard tree. You run about, my little maid, your limbs they are alive. If 2 are in the churchyard laid, then ye are only 5. Their graves are green, they may be seen, the little maid replied, 12 steps or more from my mother's door, and they are side by side. My stockings there I often knit, my kerchief here I hem, and there upon the ground I sit and sing a song to them. And often after sunset, sir, when it is light and fair, I take my little porringer and eat my supper there. The first that died was Sister Jane, in bed she moaning lay, till God released her of her pain, and then she went away. So in the churchyard she was laid, and when the grass was dry, together round her grave we played, my brother, John and I. And when the ground was white with snow, and I could run and slide, my brother John was forced to go, and he lies by her side. How many are you then, said I, if they 2 are in heaven? Quick was the little maid's reply, O master, we are 7. But they are dead, those 2 are dead. Their spirits are in heaven. 'Twas throwing words away for still, the little maid would have her will, and say, nay, we are 7.
Good job, Ruth.
That about killed me.
I just want to say that Donna made my brother very happy for many years. I'm proud to know her, and I love my brother.
Dan,
Is there someone else?
yeah, Donut Dan. Oh,
My name's Bob. Donald's old boy. Harry, Tammy. Mom put on this earth a while, but they didn't have, and his grandmother. But Don and I leaned on each other all my 75 years. We grew up with very, very, very close, as we are today. This is one of the saddest days of my life. When she left, she took a big chunk of my heart with her. I'm gonna love her forever, and I have nothing but good memories. Thank you.
Is there anyone else?
I'll be quick, I promise. So this is really just a kind of a circle of life. I remember the very first time I met Donna. She and Tommy were dating, and I was a new mother. I had a new baby, and we were at Tommy's house, and the smile on Donna's face, is everyone in this room knows how much she loved babies and children. And like, I'm coming in with this infant and I'm trying to nurse it, and she's helping me, and she just was full of advice. And I just will never forget that moment, the moment I met her at Tommy's house. And then full circle is that my daughter is here with her 4-week-old baby today. And Donna and Tommy were some of the first people that we told we were expecting a grandchild. And although Donna never did get to meet this new baby, Donna did get to see pictures of this new baby on Labor Day weekend. The baby was born September 1st. So all she wanted to see, anytime anybody, Robin or I tried to talk to her, no, what's going on with the baby? Tell me about the baby. So that's my circle of life story.
I'd like Dan to say something. Dan?
I just want to add to Camille's story about that. Labor Day weekend, post fireworks. I'm Eric Peterson. I have a new daughter. The last conversation I had with Donna is she was sitting at the bar, and she said, so my daughter's name is Charlie, and she said, well, where's Charlie? I haven't seen her much at the beach this weekend. You know, you need to bring her down more often. I want to see your baby. This is a great community. You need to teach this to your child, and she is absolutely correct. And I thought that was wonderful advice from Donna, and what I did not realize were some of her last words to me. So she will be missed. Thank you, Epping Forest, for being a great community.
Dan, come on, Dan. Yeah, I am. Donut Dan.
What's up, party people? Welcome to the hood. I haven't been here that long. My wife and I haven't, and I'm gonna cry tonight. But here it is, one word: pride. Pride in this community. Pride in her family. Pride in Tommy. If I bitched about her French fry, she would get on me. So I just learned not to say anything to her about the food, and not to complain about a crab cake or any of those things. I loved her dearly. She embraced me when I moved here. She was wonderful to me. Tommy has been wonderful. Tommy came and sat next to me yesterday for 2 hours. And amazing. He was one of the first phone calls that he made after this happened was to me. And I appreciate it more than you will ever know. And I love you. And I loved her. And what this community needs to know is that it is a community. And we need to hug each other, hug our neighbor, embrace each other, not be hostile to each other. But this community has been around a long, long time before I got here. And we need to embrace what Donna's pride was, and it was the pride of this community. Period. So each of you that are in this community need to embrace that, in my opinion, and support my man over here and make sure that we support each other. So it's very important to me. I was asked by Tammy to do this tonight, and it was very much an honor for her to ask me to do this, but I didn't want to do it at all. I cried the morning news. So this is something to be in front of all of my neighbors and everybody here, and I appreciate you being here. It is wonderful, and the outpouring of love to Tommy is amazing. And so thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Because I talk too much, I got asked to do this. So, but I appreciate you all, and it's very important to my man. And Donna's spirit will live on here through all of the kids in this neighborhood, through all of the people that live here. It will live on. She was the matriarch.
She was.
Of Epping Forest. And it truly is amazing to have this outpouring of love for her. So I thank you all. I thank you for my whatever soliloquy. But I love you all, and I am your neighbor. Go reach out and hug a neighbor.
Yes. Yes.
That's what you do. I love you.
So I didn't know Donna for that long, maybe a year, a little bit more, and we actually grew very close in the beginning of 2022. And suddenly, like many of you, I started getting messages like, good morning, and how you doing?
I'm going to
And
interrupt you for 1 second. I want to thank you. I did not acknowledge you, but I want to thank you for what you did for Tommy and Donna at the end of life. And I apologize that I did not thank you, but amazing.
Thank you. So I started getting messages like, good morning, and how are you, and what are you doing today, and did you eat today? I just cooked something, come on over. And then later she would say like, you're not responding, I'm worried. I'm about to send Tommy O'Brien to check on you. And then we spent Easter together, and then a week later we went to our Ukrainian friends back down in Olga house, we spent Easter there. It was a lot of cute little kids running around just from Ukraine. And Tommy was there and I was there, never crossed our mind to connect kids in a camp. And Donna was right there suggesting that, and it's actually happened. The kids spent 2 wonderful weeks in Epping Forest camp. Thanked all the Epping Forest residents who contributed to that. And then she decided that she needs to get rid of some people in my life. And with a little bit poking and prodding and judging and nudging, she put some seeds of doubts in my head. And then suddenly my kids started talking, my boys started talking like Donna does. Like we're majoring in psychotherapy, or had like a baggage of life experience behind their backs. And I have to take my hat off to any woman who knows how to talk to middle-aged woman who knows how to talk to young male, because they took her 5 minutes talking to them in the kitchen alone to totally convert to her where she stands on that particular issue. And I was thinking what kind of relationship I had with Donna, and I think it was a little bit more than friendship. It was like, it was almost like soulmates, like you made from the same energy, or live in the same energy field. And I felt like, oh, I had a relationship like that once. I was in my 20s, doing my residency, and during rounds one day I meet that woman, she speaks perfect Russian, very prim and proper Russian, elderly woman, and she was from such an old, ancient Russian family, the distinguished name that, we considered Romanov royal dynasty just upstarts. And, I would come exhausted from residency, I didn't know, but my mother is gonna die like 8 months from the day I met her, and I would come exhausted and sad in my scrubs, and I would sit in the kitchen and eat her food and listen mind-bending stories about Russia before revolution, during revolution, and after. And decades later, I find myself in Donna's kitchen, sitting eating her food, and listening to mind-bending stories about Epping Forest residents and thousand flies. And anyway, and I feel like there should be some common denominator about all of that, because feeling is the same. And I thought, my friends just took me out for my namesake date, like a day of your saint. And it pretty much goes like that. It's a faith, hope, love, and then Mother Sophia. So my name translated is hope. And my lady Russian friend, her name was love. And I feel like maybe in some language Donna means faith. Well, no. Donna means the lady, really. And I thought how appropriate that is, the lady by, you can be lady by blood, by title, by bringing, or you can be lady by name, by heart. And I feel like the common denominator is a solid, deep-rooted humanity, which is, nobody can shake. It doesn't matter of life circumstances, the humanity stays the same. And I just want to say goodbye, Lady Donna. I'm going to miss you.
Hi, my name is Jen Patrick. I've been a long time. One of the things that reminded me of what somebody said earlier was about the connectivity in the family. But I also think that she made herself vulnerable, and she was very courageous. And she allowed, she spoke her mind. That's for sure. I remember getting a text about 6 weeks ago saying, "Did you do this? Did you do this?" And I'm like, "No." She's like, "You're being a baby. You gotta get it done. You gotta get it done," type of thing. So I don't live her full time, and I didn't know that she had passed because I've been on work travel. And when my husband told me that she passed, I thought of two things, because she helped me through one of my sister's deaths. I thought of butterflies. And she would always allow me to bring plants from Springfield, even though she didn't want any more plants. Like, this is a butterfly plant, you're gonna love it, all these butterflies are gonna come. But also, I remember just thinking, this is her new Easter, and she's with Jesus Christ. I mean, how much better can it get than to be in everlasting life? The day that she died, she is with her Lord and Savior. And that just made me feel happy. Thank you.
through this.
Yeah.
A lot of people have said things tonight that just hit a note with Donna was loving, embracing, and just telling it like it is. We had a lot of heart-to-hearts, and right or wrong, she would tell you like it was. And sometimes she would just listen. And I'm grateful that she was there for me for that. And every Friday night when I worked, when she came down, when she came in the door, somebody mentioned her smile. Everybody knows that smile. She walks in the door with a big smile, and I would immediately say, "Here comes my girlfriend." And we used to have dinner every Friday night when she came in, because whenever she ordered something, I ended up eating half of it. So the joke was, when she came in, she would say, "What's for dinner tonight?" A lot of times people are sad because they're gone. But I think what's more important here is remembering how she lived. How she lived. Look at all these pictures. Look at all the love behind me. And the family, all the family that's here. She was loved and she loved. And that's period, Dan.
I'm not really gonna say anything.
There you are.
No, I'm not. I just want to say thank you. I'm her daughter, Tammy. My brother needs to come up here, but he's right here and he can't do it. We just want to say I want to say thank you. Thank you to this community for the last 28 years. She's been here and she loved you guys. She truly loved Epping Forest. And she loved all you guys, even if you didn't think so, trust me. She did it in her own way. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being here today to celebrate my mom.
Well, everybody knows what a good speaker I am. If you want to talk about short, I'll take 15 seconds. But Donna, you will truly be missed. I can't imagine what I need to go through to try to recover. Just a great 28 years, man. Crazy. Anyway.
It's been a ride.
It's been a ride. Thank you. Up and down. But anyhow, everybody enjoy,
please.
eat,
My mom
drink,
would
swap
want you guys
stories,
to
lie if
enjoy.
you have to. It's okay.
Yes.
Anyway,
Enjoy.
thank
My
you all
mother
for
would
coming.
want that.
It's a hell of a turnout. Thank you.